vặn ở đây rồi.
Chỉ bật cái to này thôi.
Không, nhưng cái mỗi cái đấy rốn dầu đấy mà em, cái đấy để thay dầu.
Đây rốn dầu đây rồi, vặn rồi.
Cái kia đừng vặn em ạ. Cái kia không bị gì đâu, nó giòn cho được cái đấy em. Vặn. Because I'm starting to realize my intuition is dying, and hanging on my inhibition. I might be between the lines of paranoia undefined, because I don't know who I am.
First, I got my oil change and then some breakfast. During breakfast, I was weighing my options. I was a day behind and desperately needed to make up the time. I considered loading my bike onto a bus, but I realized the last bus, and most importantly, the last ferry, was going to leave very soon. No time meant no GoPro, which means no footage. So I'll let Adventure Simulator, the radio play, take over.
So, my God, that was the race of my life. I get on the bike and I go, and the bus is already gone. The bus was 5 minutes ahead, and the guy's telling me, "Oh, go after the bus." He had so much power and stuff, and I mean, you don't know what racing is until you try to race a third world bus around the mountainside on a 125cc bike. Let me tell you, it is just insane. It was a lot of fun. I couldn't even get footage. I didn't get my camera out, but it's probably for the best because I probably would have given my poor mom a heart attack. So, sorry, Mom. Just imagine the best for everyone's sake. But I made the ferry, so I gotta follow some folks actually to Ninh Binh. I don't think I'll go for the bus. We'll see, and I'll just take it from there.
A couple that I met at Kappa Ventures said they planned on getting to their hotel in Ninh Binh by 1 o'clock. So I jumped on the opportunity to ride along with someone experienced enough to go faster. And boy, did we go faster. Finally at the hotel, I got a much needed break before the next stretch to Vinh.
This tea is amazing, thank you.
After a few wise words that were exchanged,
Alright, keep that in mind.
we parted ways.
You think I'd go in there?
I don't know now, but probably later on.
Oh, hold on. I got it. Oh,
I'm afraid that maybe this motorbike maybe runs out of oil.
Well, that's good.
Maybe can you please get up and maybe my brother can have to check?
yeah.
At the time, I suspected that either the oil drain bolt and washer weren't properly tightened or installed, or something, somehow, got knocked loose from a few of the really hard bumps I hit on the way to Ninh Binh. Which leads us to here.
No, okay.
That one? Now making decisions about my travel plans.
I decided I could take a night bus to Vin and get my bike fixed there in the morning in order to make up for lost time. The hotel helped organize a night bus pickup a few miles down the road, but that meant breaking another rule, so... I looked for over an hour, but I couldn't find the bus stop. I retreated back and decided to get my bike fixed in the morning. But the night didn't end there. I struck up a conversation with two British gentlemen outside of the hotel. One of them was a mechanic with over 40 years of experience. Suffice to say, it only took him a few minutes to trace the leak and find the problem.
Coming from there. Tiny hole. There. It's not the shaft, it's the here.
A hard bump knocked the kickstart lever into the side of the motorcycle engine case. Hard shafts and tiny holes aside, I had a plan for tomorrow morning, and I wasn't too far behind my schedule. Maybe my luck is actually turning around after all. What is that, like 3 Americans? A quick trip to the mechanic, and I was ready for Vin.
Look at that, beautiful and shiny.
Hopefully. We'll see. Thank you.
The weather wasn't looking too good, and Highway 1 is often described as dangerous by many travelers. But it is the most direct way to Vin, so...
Ow.
Light rain turned quite heavy, but that no longer weighed on me. A cloudy spell cast over me, and the remaining road no longer appeared dangerous to the eyes. In fact, it was hypnotic. Everyone says, stay away from Highway 1. It's super dangerous. Do not go. But I'm telling you, if you're used to some of the other roads, then you can probably adapt to this. Highway 1 was actually a lot safer because less people were making that left-hand turn to cross over. I mean, they still do. God, they still do. They do it with bicycles, with children, with a herd of cattle. It wasn't too bad. Then again, maybe my entire perspective has changed on what danger is. So anyway, I get to Binh. I just stopped at whatever hotel I found. I found this one, and then I tried looking for food. I walk out, and it's like can't find anything. There's nothing but just hotels and construction. It's really weird. It's like nothing is around. Even in the hotel itself, there's like no one around. You just have these like 5 people just like all there, and you have a room that's meant for like 300 people. You're just sitting there, it's quiet. So tomorrow I have to do more miles, and I have to head into Laos. The roads are rougher there and harder, and I'll probably end up going slower. But tomorrow I'll have a little bit more time on my side. We'll see. Wish me luck. With a little more confidence, I now face my trip with strength and optimism. On the next episode of Adventure Simulator Vietnam, some spooky cows haunt the road. I accidentally lead a communist parade, and I get denied at a party.